we go. Ding.
Riding my lawnmower. Fully clothed.
Well, there are places that have nudist colonies.
And that is what I had forgotten.
Okay, well, here we go.
It was so funny. I have to take a few minutes here. I thought about, wow, that's a funny topic. Are there nudist colonies anymore? I don't know. I've never been to one. And then I got here, we had workout. I'm like, man, I forgot the topic because I think it's kind of a funny topic. Right?
Nudity in general, or just nude,
the visualization is just like, do we have older ones and younger ones? Do we have different age groups for nudist colonies?
Europe has them. I mean, Europe has the nude beaches.
Oh yeah, well, I totally forgot everything. And then she mentioned, do you have a right to ride the lawnmower naked? I'm like, that's it! That's it! We work well together. But now, I've never been to a nudist colony. And of course, you and I talked about our clothing. We don't have anything that's too revealing so we wouldn't probably do well at a nudist colony.
Yeah. No, I just can't. I can't imagine volleyball. I can't imagine soccer. I just can't.
Trampoline would be kind of funny too.
There's just wrestling, gymnastics,
golf. Swing that batter up. Your mind. See how funny it can be? Kind of fun. In high school, we had to take
It can also be like
showers. Did you have to take showers in high school after phys ed?
Was not required, no.
Oh man, I used to hide. I was very shy. I'm very skinny. It's like I would hide because they were group showers. That's not fun. No. I don't care what age it is.
Especially when you're a teenager. I mean, you're so self-conscious anyway because, really? I mean, everybody develops so differently.
And they're all like looking at who.
No.
I don't know. No. So
do you think there'd be anything fun to do nude? Other than the obvious, people. We're talking about other than the obvious, okay?
Don't let your mind wander. Jeez.
Well, I mean, there's obviously something that's better done nude than with clothes on. But I mean,
hot tubs are fun, nude. It depends on where you are.
Okay.
Like where we are, it's pretty, as long as nobody comes to visit.
I mean, feeding the donkey nude, fun?
Not really.
I mean, you just gotta watch with animals because when they jump up, there's no telling what they might hit. So clothes protect.
And swimming nude is fun.
Okay, I can see swimming maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I used to when we had karate. Come home, hot summer day. Okay, guys, mom's swimming. Turn the lights off out back. Jumping in the pool, folks. Mom's skinny dipping again.
Well, I guess most teenagers have skinny dipped at some point.
Well, and you have to look at different countries and customs and cultures. I mean,
it's
in
nothing.
Asia, it's nothing to be all of you, the family, in a hot tub together and naked.
Netherlands, I mean, like I said, nude beaches.
That's right. And so it's where your mind wanders, I guess.
But just because you can, should you? I mean, I just would not want to do that to people. I really wouldn't.
Well, no, I mean, it's like, oh, really? What is that, Maxine? The cartoon? It's like, no. But if I could sit out back and just by myself, I'd probably
sunbathing in the nude. Sunbathing in the nude.
Yeah, it'd be, like I said, jumping in the pool, swimming around.
But you never know when a UPS truck might show up in your yard.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just watch what you order in the days. I mean, if you know it's supposed to come in this date range, don't go out there sunbathing.
That's where you have an alarm on your driveway.
True. I guess so, yeah. But see,
And
my
that works.
driveway's right there at the road, so you get no notification. All of a sudden you hear, "Brrrr."
It's like, bing, oh, run to get dressed.
So it's, but yeah, so I mean, nudity.
Well, see, I mean, some people have absolutely no problem, and that's what made me think about nudist colonies. Are there any around here?
You're asking the wrong person about that, but I mean, but how do, if,
How do you sign up? I don't
no,
know.
no. Okay, next time we will tell you where they are.
We're gonna
But I
find
mean,
them.
we try to preach modesty, and how do you do that? And then,
Well, see, I think that then it has to go with where your mind wanders to. If you just thinking about in terms of the human body and the biological, then it doesn't bother you. If your mind wanders to more other things that you can do nude, then yes, because you're viewing the human body as something that you want to use.
well,
You know,
I don't know. I don't know that my mind can separate it out. I don't know that my mind can go, oh, okay, well, this is just physical. I mean, doctors can do that. Doctors have to.
And I tend to agree with. I don't think I can do that. That's why. But I think people who go to the news colonies probably can have no problem. I mean, I have a hard time sometimes. Like, whoa, they can show this in the movies now. I'm
They can show it on TV. What
I
are
mean,
you talking about?
That's what I mean. If you're watching, I'm like,
Well, remember when they used to couldn't even, they had to have separate beds.
I always, wow, this is scary because that's exactly the thought that went into my mind.
I mean, you know, if they
Exactly.
did.
They had separate beds.
I mean, there was things that they just couldn't show, and now it's like you can pretty much do everything and have the baby right out there.
Wow. I mean, yes. So I don't think I could.
So, okay, so how do you? I do feel like that you need to teach kids to have a healthy respect.
Am I out? Excited conversation. Yes.
A healthy respect for the body,
Mm-hmm.
because you shouldn't be ashamed.
That is exactly it. Yes.
But okay, so my thing comes in is that every once in a while, like they'll have these fun videos out, or well, they say they're fun, but it's like Girls Gone Wild, and it's like these videos of these people that are going down to like New Orleans and stuff, and I mean, and all the stuff they're doing, and I mean, and I'm just like,
whoa.
And when your mama sees this video or your daddy, how happy you gonna be? I mean,
yeah,
how would you love it? How would you love to see your grandchild naked on a video one day?
No. Mm-mm. And you know my thoughts about that on Facebook and everything else about putting kids' pictures.
Well, but I mean, I know, but teenagers now don't think. They go to these weekends on the beach, and they go to what do they call it? Spring break and stuff. And then all of a sudden, videos pop up because everybody's having such a good time, and all of a sudden they're in all kinds of different situations, and they're happy with it. But I'm sitting there thinking, if your grandma or your daddy or somebody, especially with a girl, I think about daddy. If your daddy saw this, how do you explain it, and how do you? Or is it just you're just happy with? I mean, I just don't know how to I don't know how to have that conversation about how you feel secure, but yet there's a time and a place.
I don't know. And I just think.
And maybe
morals have changed so much. And
but you know, it all came back to when Adam and Eve realized that they were naked. Because before that, we probably would all have been a nudist colony. I mean, because they didn't know anything.
That's right.
But then once they realized and acknowledged, then they all of a sudden that's when they went and grabbed big leagues and they had to cover up. Because it's because at that point it became.
I don't know.
If I come in here one day and you're bouncing on your ball naked, I'm leaving.
That will never happen. Nope.
and you better mark that ball as yours privately.
That will never happen. Nope.
I mean, it's
Nope. Mm-mm. When you have to have surgery and you have the open gown in the back, it's like, jeez. Now, let me qualify that. Depends on how sick you are.
True.
If you're really sick,
You don't care.
You don't care what they see. I don't care. Because I'm too sick to
right,
care.
right. Well, but okay, so going back to nude situations. A beach would not be a good place to be nude because imagine the sand. I don't like sand anyway in my bathing suit. I mean, I can't stand that, the sand feeling. That's why I'm more of a pool girl. When I was younger, probably this didn't. But no, I don't like sand in places now. So a nude, can you imagine? Because especially if you've oiled up and greased up for the sun, and then it's just like flouring a chicken.
A sugar donut.
It is. It's just like
got a sugar donut. Cinnamon sugar donut.
I mean, I just can't imagine it being. There are places that to me it would be abrasive. There are places.
Yeah.
I
my mind is just wandering. I'm sorry. It's just like adult diapers would not be fun on the beach.
It's not. They're just. In my mind, I just can't imagine. Like you said, swimming, a hot tub, certain things, but I just can't imagine. There's
riding a lawnmower naked doesn't do it for me either. There's too many bugs out there. Ticks.
Well, and the thing is, you're bouncing along as your neighbor comes by and stuff, and then they wreck your vehicle in your yard because it's like, what was that?
What was that flag and white?
And again, this is not being. I don't feel like this is being crass or anything, but as you age, things shift.
It's to the south. Gravity works. Gravity works.
It's the they call it the furniture disease. Your chest is in your drawers. So it's.
I have a birthday card that I bought for somebody like that. It's kind of funny. As I get older, I don't need knee pads anymore. I bought two just to keep one because it was funny.
It's so there are things that just could probably make somebody wreck a vehicle, and it wouldn't be because it's all pleasant.
There's just so many things going through my mind as you age,
and
things happen like anal leakage.
Well, can you imagine a bird mistaking something for something else and trying to pick it up, cutting your grass, and you're fighting the bird, and you're trying to steer the lawnmower? Or you bend down to pick the stick up, and there you
got a flower vase there to put a flower.
I just, it's just.
It was so funny because we just worked right into this whole thing. Anyway, I really was kind of curious if there's nudist colonies. Now, maybe they have separate ones for gender neutral or gender differences. I don't know now.
Well, that's the thing. When you have your clothes off, you're all the same. You're going to know who you are.
Yeah, you're going to know who you are.
It's kind of like when you die. You're going to know. Because you're going to know if you were surgically altered.
It doesn't matter what you identify yourself as.
You take the clothes off. Like I said, if you were surgically altered, we're going to see it. Right?
Yes. Well, we were talking about that yesterday on our travels. Because of things, the churches have done and stuff, and thinking in terms of acceptance. When they dug up a skeleton, you got a choice. You're either male or female, and that's it.
Yeah, there's not going to be we can't tell.
We can't tell, but you will.
Yeah, because the pelvic bones are different from men and women,
and their skull is different. Jaws are different. That's the base.
Anthropological people, they can tell right away if it was a man, and they can usually tell about the age and everything. True ones that are really gifted at it, they can really tell everything.
Yeah, it's really good. So, bottom line is that there's just two choices when you come to the skeleton.
But yeah, it would be real. I don't know. I mean, I guess nudity levels the playing field.
Well,
Does
I
it?
guess so. I don't know.
Or does it open up a whole new thing? Because I mean, if you got the ones that are high and tight, and then you got the ones that are loose as a goose. I don't know. That's why you have to watch out, people, about tattoos, because as you age, your skin changes. So all of a sudden, this what you thought was a beautiful butterfly is now maybe a little ant. I don't know. It's not going to be that beautiful butterfly you thought. I mean, or it's going to look.
And depending on where you put that tattoo too.
Well, it might stretch, but it also might just sag. You know, you look like one of them pug dogs. You know. So you can't even see the tattoo. So you got the little bitty part right here.
Want to see the tattoo I put on a long time ago? This is it.
Well, I mean, obviously, you can see right here with us. Look at our cheeks.
The
But if you pull it
waddle.
back, I mean, it's just like I said, life is
So you got to be careful where you put your tattoo. To make sure it doesn't sag much or wrinkle.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many things this whole thing has brought up to me that I may not even be able to eat lunch today. It may, because my mind is going to be going.
See? And it all came from a nudist colony or driving your lawnmower nude. That was funny.
It is
a funny topic.
It's a funny topic, and we need to laugh.
Yeah, and it's
so if all these leaders were all these leaders and presidents and everything were to address us naked, maybe we get a little bit more sense of.
At least whatever came out of their mouth, we wouldn't be bothered with it because we'd be too busy laughing.
And there might have to be a new rule that they all got to stand up in Congress and they've got to.
Hey, strip man bear. The clothes make the person, right?
Here I am bundled up today, so yeah.
I got my new sweatshirt.
I like it. It's very colorful. The Chosen. Oh, isn't that a good show? Very nice. Very nice.
And look,
you're not naked underneath. That's good.
No. Not naked underneath. I got like 3 layers on. And look, it was so nice. It's a metal zipper. Not made of plastic.
Okay.
It's real metal. So I hope it never comes apart. I'm going to practice.
See, can't do that nude because then you're liable to zip something up in it. Because you know there are some people that don't wear underwear.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
what do they call that? Going commando.
Commando. I mean, that to me is brave because I mean, you know, you zip something up wrong, or you know, just the.
Or you get a bug up your pants.
Or you get the wedge. Ooh, no.
I had a spider one time go up my pant leg. I can't imagine if I didn't.
If I were to go commando all the time, I'd have to wear knit pants all the time because you don't want jeans. And
well, now I think there's people who wear these yoga pants that don't have any underwear on.
Probably so. And they say some of the women that have these real short skirts on, they don't wear anything.
Ooh.
I'm just like, really? And you're sitting on my buses or you're sitting on a seat and see, that's why I'm a germaphobe.
Well, me too. We got a jar of alcohol right over there. It would wash my hands.
I mean, having to clean seats on the subway and everything.
Oh, I have a little vial of alcohol in my purse that I've been known to clean up the toilet seats with.
That's good. Man, that's a good thing to do. I might have to start taking that.
I've got some
sanitize everything before you sit down.
The one time I did, I ended up with staph infection. And I know I had to get it.
See, I'm sick. But as I get older, it's harder to squat.
Yeah.
I mean, so you gotta. There's things that happen with age people. I'm just telling you, it's not as easy on some things. I mean, you can squat when you're younger, but now it's like.
Do you know how hard it is to get in and out of a regular bathtub? when you get older.
Mm.
And I can usually get on all fours, and my husband said, he's been sick. So I think I'm gonna soak in the tub. I said, it's hard to get out of it.
And just think, if I gotta call the rescue squad, you're gonna be naked. You're gonna be nude.
We'll get the hot tub ready. It's easier to climb in it, and it's got little steps.
All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. But
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you with this one. Just laugh.
Stay clothed.
See you later.
It's cold. That